Look at this dessert. It looks like it belongs in a high-end restaurant, but you can prepare it right at home using everyday Ugandan ingredients, like overripe bananas and passion fruit. While fresh fruits are great natural snacks, a true pudding is a deliberately cooked dessert. By steaming, boiling, or baking your ingredients, you create a warm, soft-textured dish designed to finish a meal. Every pudding follows a strict 4-step preparation cycle. You measure your ingredients, mix or blend them to build a structural base, apply heat to cook the batter, and finally, decorate and serve. Transforming raw batter into a soft crumb dessert involves managing the heat and chemistry operating behind each of these 4 steps. Let's start with step 1. Measuring by eye might work for a soup, but a pudding batter relies on precise chemical ratios. You must measure your ingredients by exact weight to ensure the final structure holds together. Step 2 builds the texture. When you beat butter and sugar together, using the creaming method, you physically trap pockets of air within the batter. Combining fat, sugar, and air into a stable mixture this way is known as emulsification. To test how that trapped air behaves, let's set up an experiment. We have 3 bowls of basic banana pudding batter. Bowl A gets no leavening agent, bowl B gets baking powder, and into bowl C we fold in whipped egg whites. Pause the video. Based on the mechanics of trapping air, which of these batters will produce the lightest pudding, and which will be the densest? Here are the results. Bowl A is dense and heavy because it lacks trapped air. Bowl B rises moderately thanks to the chemical reaction of the baking powder. Bowl C expands the most. The whipped egg whites act as mechanical leavening, physically packing the batter with air bubbles. The mixing technique you choose and the leavening agent you apply directly dictate the physical lightness of your dessert. Once the batter is mixed, you reach step 3, cooking. The specific method of heat transfer you choose determines the pudding's final density and moisture. Steaming relies on indirect, moist heat. The steam gently surrounds the pudding mold evenly. Because the environment stays moist, it cooks the starch and sets the batter without drying it out, leaving a soft crumb. Baking in a sagiri oven operates differently. The dry heat creates a firmer texture and triggers the Maillard reaction on the surface, a chemical process that browns the sugars and proteins to build a rich, flavorful crust. Whether steaming or baking, you are handling sensitive ingredients like milk and eggs. In the warm Ugandan climate, you must sterilize your equipment to protect the batter's chemical structure and keep dairy-based mixtures refrigerated right until cooking to stop bacterial growth. If you lose control of heat, moisture, or leavening along the way, the structure will fail. Let's look at how to identify those failures. A heavy, dense pudding usually means you overmixed the batter and knocked the air out. A soggy center indicates your heat was too low to set the starch. And if you pull out a pudding with a cracked top, your oven temperature was too high. Troubleshooting a collapsed dessert is simply a matter of identifying which scientific variables, heat, time, or moisture, need adjusting. Step 4 completes the cycle. Presentation and garnishing are what make a dish look appetizing. A well-plated dessert communicates professionalism before it is even tasted. This step is also an opportunity to innovate. By replacing refined sugar with natural local honey or using mashed overripe bananas, you introduce moisture and dietary fiber. You can also balance the sweetness by incorporating tart passion fruit juice into your syrups. Because sweet dishes are highly energy-dense, they must be consumed in moderation as part of a balanced diet, usually reserved to mark special occasions and celebrations. Keep these 4 rules in mind. Measure accurately by weight. Choose your cooking method based on the texture you want. Incorporate local flavors, and consume in moderation. Thank you for watching. For more step-by-step educational content, visit the Yaka Digital Network website. By applying the basic physics of heat, aeration, and moisture, you can elevate simple local staples into spectacular desserts.